On a chilly autumn afternoon, Alex was walking home through the park when he heard a faint meow coming from the bushes. Curious, he crouched down and peered into the shadows. There, huddled under a thicket, was a small tabby cat. Its fur was matted and it was trembling. When the cat tried to stand, it limped heavily, dragging its hind leg. Alex's heart sank. He quickly ran to a nearby store, bought a can of cat food, and returned. The cat hesitated at first, but eventually crept closer, devouring the food hungrily. After eating, it leaned against Alex's leg, purring softly. It was clear this cat had once known human kindness. The next day, Alex returned with a carrier, determined to help the injured feline. But the cat, sensing his intentions, darted into a narrow burrow beneath a tree. Alex spent hours trying to coax it out, but the cat was too clever, too scared. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, he saw his chance. With a swift but gentle motion, he managed to scoop the cat into the carrier. It panicked at first, thrashing and yowling, but eventually settled down as Alex spoke to it in soothing tones. At the vet, the news was grim. The cat's hip was shattered, likely from being hit by a car days ago. Without surgery, it would never walk properly again. Alex didn't hesitate. He called his mother, who agreed to cover the costs. The surgery was a success, but the recovery would be long. The cat, now named Tun Tun by Alex's mother for her striking eyes, was groggy and in pain when she woke. Alex took her home, determined to nurse her back to health. The first few days were tough. Tun Tun refused to eat the chicken breast Alex prepared, seemingly unfamiliar with the food. But with patience, she began to trust him, nibbling at the pieces he offered. Slowly, she grew stronger. 3 days later, she could stand. 10 days later, her stitches were removed. By the 15th day, she was free of her cone, though she still needed to rest in her crate. 2 months passed, and Tun Tun was a different cat. Her limp was almost gone, and her spirit had returned. At her final checkup, the vet declared her fully recovered. As Alex held her during her vaccinations, she clung to him, no longer the skittish creature he'd found in the park. She was his now, and he was hers. And as they walked out of the clinic, Tun Tun purred softly, her eyes gleaming with trust and gratitude. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.